so
We all need it
cold.
here.
It's raining.
Yeah, it's been a cold day.
It's
I'm
a
sitting on
snow
my I'm
weather.
scared that one's gonna get to my polo.
Yeah, it's nice.
That's
Yeah.
Merry Christmas already starting tomorrow.
Oh,
Yes.
That's
Oh my
true.
gosh. Like tomorrow.
Yeah, but it's been Christmas in the mall since August.
They're starting to like decorate the Christmas tree.
That's true.
And the jingles are all there.
That's true. That's true.
Are you excited for Christmas?
Of course.
Mhm.
It's always Christmas every day for me.
Oh, good for you.
I listen to Christmas music practically the whole year. You should have me
No
feel
way.
that.
It is.
You don't need to
Oh,
know.
wait. Are started?
Hi, welcome to the Freeman Conversations. Thank you very much for joining us on this Friday, and we are live here from the Montebello Villa Hotel in Cebu City. And I'm very lucky today because I'm sitting with the reigning queens of Binibining Cebu 2017. Live here in the Freeman Conversations are, of course, the reigning queens, Binibining Cebu herself, April Smith. We have Binibining Cebu 2017 Tourism, Samantha Lowe, and Binibining Cebu Charity, Maria Gigante.
That's right.
Finally, I got it right.
Yay!
Welcome very much,
Got it
ladies. Thank you very much for joining us
us.
today again.
Thank you.
And
for
as
having
Samantha
us.
pointed out earlier, this is our annual meeting.
Yes, it is.
Taxes, stocks,
That's true,
investment.
because the last time we saw each other was immediately after your
we
coronation last year.
Yes.
How has the past year been for the three of you?
Oh, it was like a full of more on jobs, like events and projects, of course, and there are also challenges for us as the reigning Binibining Cebu.
The first queens.
The first queens,
Yes.
yes. So we do a lot of projects, like each of us, like the five of us, like we have assigned projects, like for example,
charity
Maria.
projects. Yeah. And like Sam had to do giving solar panels
Yeah.
to her
Solar panels.
municipality.
Yeah.
Like
Maria
her
started
sports
like
and focusing.
this whole
And mine's like this
like shop. It's awesome.
Yeah.
I
Thank
think
you.
Maria's
Let's
the
Let's
coolest.
talk about one by one, so we can talk about.
You
the
gotta start with
focuses
Maria.
of the
Hers is
project.
awesome.
Okay, go.
Yeah,
No, don't be shy. Go. It's really cool.
It's like going back, it was interesting the whole year, super interesting. We went on trips together, did work together. We each have a charity project, which is basically like the focal point of our reign. And since the ladies were kind enough to let me go first, I partnered up with a fashion institute, the Fashion Institute of Design and Arts here in Cebu. And the teachers there had spoken to me that they wanted to do an outreach program to teach kids in Bantayan, but they didn't have funds. So I used my funds to donate to a school instead of a charity. So the teachers could
Personal
go there.
funds?
No,
Personal funds?
we have allocated budgets. For
I
us
see.
to-
Okay, for each.
for a charity
category.
project.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you win a crown, which by the way, thank you for bringing me to that point. If you win the main crown, you have 500,000 pesos in cash and
That's
300,000 for charity.
Yeah,
Right?
200.
200,000.
200,000.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Okay.
200,000, which is still so much. I realized.
But supposed to be the municipality will get the 200,000.
Yeah,
But then we
municipality
have the
gets
opportunity to decide what we're
What
gonna
we're gonna
do.
do with the money.
to
So in a
Exactly,
shorter
yes.
word, it's just in kind.
It's
Our-
in
our
kind,
gift was-
kind of, yeah. So it's our charity fund,
Yeah.
sort of.
Sort
If
of.
the municipality has functions for it, I'm just lucky enough that, you know, with my mayor from Bantayan, he allowed me to do anything I want with it. And luckily, what I wanted to do with it also was just in Bantayan, which was in the GK communities there. So we had, I've long been partnered up with GK already since I started college. So what we did this time was that we grouped together a couple of moms who wanted to learn sewing, pattern making, tie-dye, styling shirts, cut and style even, and embroidery, like beading lace, things that we could do to support the local like design industry here in Cebu as well. So we could basically have them manufactured there and then bring it here.
Livelihood.
Livelihood, yeah, everything's livelihood. And you know, with Bantayan, it's a fishing village. So the men in the morning go out to fish. What do the women do? Women and children. So yeah, it's cool. I'm happy. I'm so happy that the organization gave me a chance to really do something that I'm passionate about. And at the same time, you know, they're great leaders. Like to have Mami Kari there, to have the Batch 85 there. It's insane to have a couple of great minds really put you in a space where you could think that you can basically do anything. And I'm happy I was able to extend that to my fellow municipality people.
That's very good news. Okay, just to remind our viewers, Maria represented the
municipality of Bantayan
last year, April
Bajan.
represented Bayan,
Yes.
and Samantha represented
Astorias.
Asturias. Your sister is also
Is
in the pageant
Little
this year.
Astorias. Yeah, very cute.
How did you, by the way, how did you
She's so
convince
cute.
her
She's like a
to
little
join?
She just kind of liked what she saw and what I did, and she saw how happy I was doing it. So she just decided to give it a try. And I mean, we bond over a lot of the same things, and so far she loves
Did you
it.
convince her, or you just like?
I mean, my dad, Maria knows my dad's the stage.
Oh yeah,
so
totally.
he's like, oh,
He's such a stage dad.
same blah blah blah, and you know, eventually he's like, you can do it too, Allie. And I'm just like, oh god, like Allie
It was his idea.
It was his
Yeah.
idea, and then I was like, oh, you can do it. I'm just gonna just let her choose her path in life.
Yeah. But
So,
now
but
she's
she's
here.
really-
And she really loves it. Like during the press con, I was like, after the whole thing, I'm like, how'd you like it? And she goes, I loved it. I loved answering the questions. And when they took photos upstairs, people stopped to take pictures. And for me, I'm shy. I get a little shy.
really?
I get a little clammy. So,
That's Samantha.
so I was like, does it ever
One
bother
second
you?
she's shy, the next second she's like, yeah.
Well, by the
Denial
way,
thing.
as we are speaking here in one of the suites of here in Montebello Villa Hotel, the 2018 candidates are actually right outside
Yes, they
for
are.
a shoot with the
Yeah,
different media
and
organizations in Cebu.
organizations.
That's right.
And we're
We're
having
having
plotting.
so the
Yeah.
We're plotting.
Right outside, we're here in the very comforts of this suite. Thank you very much to Montebello Villa Hotel for
Thank
accommodating
Thank
you
you
us
for
for
today.
having
Montebello.
Okay, let's continue. April, what did you do the past year? What projects did you have?
Oh, this is so cool.
Yeah, mine is to since my advocacy is through sports. So what I want to do in Bajan is to have a like inter-barangay league, and like
You're a volleyball player,
yeah,
correct?
since
Yeah.
I'm a volleyball player, so
Yeah.
I want to use that and like do seminars or like teach them how to play. So we have Bajan has 26 barangays. So if ever the others can't do volleyball, we have other options. Like I want to do Pinoy Olympics, which is like I wanna get back the old games, like not the gadgets, the technology, like the
Yeah.
old games,
Yeah.
like
I'm so for that.
Bakyan,
Yes, yes,
Chinese
yes.
garter,
I love that.
Dako Dako.
We're telling them our generation.
Yes, so like Jackstone or like the
Do you know
rubber band.
how to play all those?
You watch
Of
Proudly,
course,
proudly
the
so,
show.
proudly so.
Yes.
Okay.
I know how to do that chinilasay.
Oh yeah,
Batulata.
Batulata. Then like the luksong baka.
Of course. Yeah.
So
It's very refreshing to know that someone with your stature and someone in your generation, well, technically we belong to the same generation, but you're a little bit younger.
yes,
Just a
but
little bit
it's
younger.
you know like the same
You still acknowledge these games because
Yes.
kids nowadays, I don't know, but
yeah,
I've never
that's
seen
what
the
that's
kids
what
nowadays
that is
go
also my
outdoors.
purpose. Na ang uban like puro phones, like
That's
technology, like gaming, computers. So ganahan ko like for others like they also want to try, but then they don't have
know what it's
playmates.
like.
Oh, so motto like ganahan ko na.
Because you know, during our time, the reason why we had many friends, at least for me, is that because
We got to
we
go
went
outside.
We go
and
outside.
played with the neighbors.
Yeah, so,
Exactly.
and now, like,
Exactly.
when you go out, like, oh, where's the kids? At home, playing phones, like that.
Really like introduced to these gadgets at such a young age.
Yeah.
My niece
That's
is only
true.
a year and she's already knows how to
Me?
operate an iPhone better.
Naka-phone ako, what, first year high school. But now, ang kids, like, how
Yeah,
old?
yeah, that's true. That's
Several
true.
years old.
Maybe
Yeah.
10 years old, and nasa like phone. Yeah.
Younger, like 3, 4, crazy.
That's true. April and Maria might be very familiar with these Pinoy games, so to speak. With Samantha, did you grow up in the Philippines or where did you?
Yeah, I
Are you
grew up in
also
Florida.
familiar? Okay, yeah. So
I came back and forth though, so
Yeah.
She grew up in
yeah.
Miami, Philippines.
how did you get to know these games?
My grandma's very old school to where like when I went to go play outside with other kids, she'd say the snatchers are gonna get me. I'm pretty sure she took
Oh
that
my
from
God.
Iloilo to Florida because there are no snatchers out
freedom guards. dude.
So no, my grandma really just passed a lot of these things down from like games to those superstitious beliefs to just like cabin bathe and fold my laundry. So I was raised Filipino. That's what some people are a little shocked when they find out. So like I've been doing this since diapers. Yeah, she's kind of in my mold. I'm happy.
Yeah, we'll talk more with you later. April, go ahead. How did your project go?
No, my project hasn't
Save the best for last.
Yes.
Okay.
Saving the best
So
for
hopefully
last.
this September or before the coronation night, I will do my project in Bajan. We're just arranging some proposals with the mayor. So yeah, I'm waiting for it. I'm excited to do some, my projects to be like so nice. I'm so excited.
We're excited because we get to go to
We
Bajan.
had the whole dual purpose of keeping kids off drugs and then implementing it
Yeah,
into sports. So
Yeah.
that was really
Yes,
cool
yes,
and
yes.
inspiring
I'm sure.
for a project.
I know that you have requirements if you are a beauty queen to always keep yourself, to always be beautiful physically. But did you get to play volleyball the past year?
Yes,
Because when
since
you play
high
volleyball,
school.
of course,
You
it's,
just did,
high
right?
school.
You just did the other
Yeah.
day, so now.
I always play volleyball because it keeps me like healthy body.
yeah.
And it's just so fun to play with my teammates and teamwork, so fun. So I just
No
play.
provision in Binibining Cebu, in your Binibining Cebu contract that you can't have a scratch.
No,
Oh,
no,
of course
no,
not.
no.
Not your
Other
It's okay.
pageants have those.
Yes, no, it's okay. Like
This is a very different pageant. We're very proactive.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Good.
Like the last time, I just played beach volley,
Mm.
so it's more on sand like that.
The one in Matayan? Which is the
No,
one in
no,
Matayan?
no. But I wanna
Hopefully
play that
though,
one. But
hopefully.
That'd be cool.
it's hard.
We need to
That's
shoot
okay.
that.
Yeah, this is
Technically,
a beach
uniforms.
volleyball republic in Banaya.
Yes. So I played beach volleyball at Fort San Pedro
Okay.
Plaza.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
What position do you play?
3 blocker.
So if you're listening, everyone in
With her height,
the plaza.
yeah, of course.
They practice volleyball there every
Yes, I'm gonna play there tomorrow.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Yes,
There
if
you
you
go.
wanna watch.
What competition is this?
No, it's just for fun. Like it's just tune-up games
I see.
for the the other schools that are competing to CISAFE.
I see,
Oh,
yeah.
so
So,
you're
like,
like training them.
Yeah,
practice game, yeah.
practice game. So like
It's so cool.
ates, okay, do like this. No. So I'm not afraid of getting like scars. Actually,
Yeah.
I have katono. I have. So I don't mind like digging the ball. Come on, Jude, as in.
Correct,
Yeah.
correct. Because you really have to do that to save the ball.
To
yeah.
save the
Defense.
ball. So
Yeah.
I don't
Who
mind.
are
It's
your
okay.
volleyball idols? Our Philippine team is doing quite well in the Asian Games.
Yes, very. Daghan, like I already played with Mika Reyes
I see, from LaSalle.
from La Salle.
Yeah.
She's quite good. She's really good at it.
Fajardo.
LaSalle
You were in
also.
our varsity in San Carlos, right?
Yes, San Carlos. So I was given an opportunity to play with them at the La Salle. The practice game lang sad.
I see.
So pag katong nag-Manila base ko. So like I was watching them, then the coach go play. No, I'm shy. Maayo kay sila. As
That's
in
true.
like, oh my gosh. So mo to, okay ready ay blend in ako. So mo to.
You know, you could say she's like a promising beauty queen, Miss Universe / professional athlete.
Of course, why not? Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
The
She's
modern
really good.
woman.
Kidding.
Mm.
Yeah.
The woman of the day is
I
multifaceted.
like that.
That's true. Samantha, how did your year go?
It's been really good. It's been productive. Can't complain. Hanging out with the boys is really fun. Hanging out with these ladies is always
It's
fun.
like hanging
so.
out with the boys.
We
That's what you were gonna
We'll talk about that.
all really have like great times. It's been such an incredible year, like just beyond anything you can think of. Saying that this is my job, I gotta wake up to, and just it's
What
been
activities did you do?
So we started out with a lot of those bundle of joys, so relief effort projects. We flew over to, what is that? Shipped ourselves over to Ormoc and helped the people who were affected by the earthquake, right?
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
And so many people. Tacloban, Michael Dino actually donated buses. So 6 of the series buses in Tacloban were given to the mayor and will be used in transport for the workers who come high in the mountains down to the city.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was a really generous project. And then we gave bundles of joys to over 800 families up in the mountains in Ormoc. And then we helped the people who were also in the fire in Colon area.
That's right.
It was very
last
Pasig.
minute.
Yeah,
that's true.
Pasig.
Yes,
It's a
yes,
last minute
yes.
project, and
Yeah.
it was everything just is so productive, very charitable with the boys, and we've done photo shoots for Southwall magazine, Southwall.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hello to our friends in Southwall Magazine, Gavin Bagares, Rion Palacios.
It's a
You're
very
in the
big
cover
magazine.
page of the maiden issue of the relaunch of Southwall.
Yes.
It's a fold out. It's like a
Yeah.
fold out. Oh, where will it end? It's really
All the
cool.
boys are there as well.
Yeah, all
Yeah.
the boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so last year when we first visited the Freeman Conversations after you won your crown, it was also when you broke the news that there's going to be a 2018 edition.
Did I know?
Yes,
you
really
did.
Yes, you did. And
actually.
now we have just launched the 2018 edition of Binibining Cebu. How does it feel to finally, well, in a few weeks, you'll be turning your crowns over to the new winners? It seemed only yesterday when you won.
No.
Time flies.
So
Was it?
So fast.
Wasn't it last night? What? It's been a year?
It's been a
Oh my
coma for a
goodness.
year.
You look younger.
How does it feel?
It's exciting.
Yeah, it's exciting to meet our new Binibini candidates and to say goodbye was the first.
It's crazy because you've met all of them, and one of them is gonna have our crown. 3 of them are gonna have.
Yeah,
our
it's
crown.
five.
Five.
Sorry, we have 5
Five.
titles now. So we met all the girls, and it's crazy to think that you know the person who's gonna take over your job next year.
Yeah.
That's true.
But you just don't know which one. Like
That's true.
it's
Yeah.
insane.
It's cool though because you get to see them. It's looking out from the outside.
Mm.
Yeah.
And
of
where
the
it's
journey.
you get to see the process and
Different
these
perspective
girls.
now for you.
Yeah.
And then during the press presentation, we're just reminiscing oh, last year we were up there.
Totally.
We're gonna be replaced soon.
But it's nice to see the fresh faces, and it's nice to see that this wasn't a one-shot thing. This
Correct,
carried
yeah.
on to
Because that
you
was
know,
really
more.
the okay, for lack of a better term, fear of many last year. How can they sustain Binibining Cebu considering the
Grandeur.
gravity and the grandeur and the size of the whole thing? It was huge last year. The biggest pageant, so to speak, in the Philippines. 50-something candidates. 54 last year.
Exactly. It's definitely something to live up to when it comes to the size of the production and the sheer scale of everything that happens over 3 months. But then again, we're also dealing with great minds.
Mm.
And it's
Great
not
Cebuano
traditional.
minds.
Our team is definitely not
There's
traditional.
the last thing traditional in every
They're just
good way
really
possible.
making the most
Yeah.
out of
With,
it.
all these
Yeah.
boys who don't want to sit through a pageant and just watch girls ramp up and down. They want something fun. So they want lights. They want an acrobat falling from the ceiling.
Whole
And,
production.
They bring the best to the table of both what they know to be their expertise, and at the same time the collaborative effort gives us so much to do it because they're very young at heart as well.
Yeah.
We get along without any problems, and we collaborate without any problems.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's so fun. It's the funnest job ever, and I guess we just want to help them in whatever way we can with the new batch, and we want to help the girls as well.
That's true. And to those who might have forgotten, Binibining Cebu was organized by a group of men.
A group of gentlemen.
A group of
Who
gentlemen.
prior to
Imagine.
the first Binibining Cebu had
Yes.
never seen a
A
pageant.
pageant ever.
Okay, these people
So-
design our stages,
yeah.
our outfits,
Yeah.
everything, our
Organized,
scores, everything.
clean,
But they have a
smooth.
focus. They have a different focus. Like last year, it was bringing people in from Manila and just making this most grandest pageant,
Mm.
and they want to make the mark. This
Yeah.
year, they're focusing on Cebuana talents,
Of course.
Exactly.
which is really cool because we're now promoting our own Binibining Cebu.
That's true.
Yes,
That's true.
that's
Yeah,
And-
and who knows what
yeah.
they're gonna do next year?
That's true.
You know?
And well, number one, I think it's my personal thought that coming up with again this number of candidates this year simply proves there's no running out of beauty queens
And
in
so-
Cebu
Oh
province.
no,
Of
trust
course.
me. There's a reason why they say that you should look out for Cebuanas when you go to the nationals.
Yes.
They
That's
never
true.
run out, and every time you see one, she seems to always be beautiful, articulate, and has a heart. So I'm sure it's all women.
That's Binibining Cebu for you.
Yes.
That's right. Okay,
That's
so
true.
several changes in this year's edition. Number one,
There
that
is.
really caught the attention of many
Yes.
is the inclusion of single moms.
Yes,
in the
we actually
pageant.
have quite a few changes, but that is the most, well, how do I say?
Talked about.
Talked about, yeah. all over town.
the main topic.
I can say even the focus of this year.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
focus of this year. You know, it's and to think like everybody's been asking me around town like, hey, is it true you guys are opening a single moms?
Me also.
And it's surprising because it's such a big deal. But when I first
Secret.
asked them,
Yeah.
when I first asked them, I was just in the office and I was like, hey, can single moms join? And then I look at what else? One of the guys, and he just goes, yeah, there's nothing in the rules. And I was like,
Okay, so they're
okay.
accepting single
Call up all my
moms.
friends. I'm like, hey,
You should join.
There's
They're
still,
accepting
you can
single
still do
moms.
it. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
This is true.
But it's
And
a
I'm
way
just
of
going.
providing opportunity for everyone. It's not just because,
Exactly.
oh, it
Yeah.
sounds good. It's the boys are
No.
always trying to provide opportunity
And then
for their community. So
yeah, and
it's
the
really
biggest
nice.
message I think there is that like when we say we're all about women empowerment, it's not a joke, you know, like it
Okay.
totally is not a joke. There's no
Yeah.
reason why a batch of guys from an all-boys school can't
For
say
women
they're for
empowerment.
women
Good for
empowerment.
them though. It's like
That's
a batch of boys.
And it's so
for women
empowering.
empowerment.
I've spoken to some of the single moms and they're very happy about it.
There
They're,
are 6 of them, correct?
Yeah,
That's
seven,
actually
seven,
the six.
Seven.
Seven, okay.
and they're very grateful for it. The single moms are actually quite like, you know, 'cause these ladies have lived out their pageant lives and are back for the like second coming. So
Yeah, yeah.
Some of them.
they have a lot.
And some of them are
have
the
a-
first time.
Really?
First time.
Yes,
Oh,
like the other,
really?
like the two, I think. Yes.
But
What
yeah,
kind of
experience.
conversations did you have within the organization? Was it really a big decision to open the doors to single mothers, or simply because there was really no prohibition in the first place?
Yeah, there was really no prohibition in the first place. Like I had always been on that side because I like to be a little open-minded. But when the time came that we asked them about it, they just said there was nothing in the rules that was against it and encouraged people to join. So it wasn't really something that we ever brought up. What we did bring up, however, was the residency requirement.
I see.
Yes.
Okay, which also caught the attention of
Which
many.
also caught the attention
on
of
social
many.
media in
Yes.
particular. Go ahead, please.
I mean, what I have to say about it is obviously one of our current crown holders was
Yes,
born
I'm
and
here.
raised in a different country. So if we close our doors to other
Mm.
ladies from elsewhere in the world, we could be robbing ourselves of a great opportunity. Like, you know, Sam's contributed a lot to the organization and the community a lot. And, you know, Cebu it's a new time. We're in the future
It is a
of
very
Cebu.
good time.
Yeah.
And people who come from here are from here by heart. Like, not a lot of them have been born here. A lot of people are from north, south, everywhere around the Philippines. So,
In
So now
Philippines,
now that it's
Yes.
open,
Yeah.
it's great.
I was gonna say that the Philippines is a major tourist destination. I mean, we're named one of the what is that, 8th or 9th wonders in the world for
Yeah,
Palawan.
yeah.
Yes.
So the fact that we're not going to shut the doors on other people, especially thank you, gentlemen, for overlooking some boundaries I had. It's great. Why not invite more people in? The country's growing. Maria said it is a different time.
And it really is for tourism, you know? You could be
Tourism.
here and
Yeah,
like,
tourism.
know a lot about
We're looking
Cebu.
at a bigger
Yeah.
picture here.
Yeah.
But the
Because
requirement now
I
is
think the
just...
contention of several people, particularly on social media, is that the candidate can represent the LGU, local government unit, best if she comes from that LGU. That's their contention. Your
Yes.
thoughts?
Okay. Yeah,
Since
go
me, I'm not really from Bajan, but
that's true,
I
yeah.
gave an opportunity to represent Bajan. But then, when I joined Miss Bajan Tourism, way back 2015, so there I start loving Bajan and explore and know the people.
She's really the...
So yeah, so why not can you
Quintessential.
represent Bajan that you've lived before? So it's okay to be not there, like
Not from
living
there.
there.
It's okay. As long as you have the endorsement of the mayor.
Correct.
That's the only like requirement. Because then
Yeah.
it's still their place. It's still the name of the town. So
Yeah,
as long as you can secure that endorsement, like Sam did for Asturias,
it's true.
then you can represent the municipality.
That's true. Or if they really want to settle the issue, the LGU should make it a policy that whoever not a resident there cannot represent or vice versa. Correct? Only to settle the issue.
Yeah, if they
In
can find that
subsequent
there is a
batches. Yeah.
And for the others as well, we have a screening process. So for those
Yeah, we have-
municipalities that don't have endorsed candidates, they hand them over to the organization, and we are the ones who pick the municipalities.
That's a good clarification.
Yes.
So in other words, those who participate in the open screening so to speak, can represent a town
Yes.
that is assigned by the organization to them if that town has not chosen its own representative.
Yes.
Yes.
Correct?
So
Okay.
if
Wala
they
pa sa
don't
like
have,
endorsement.
if they don't endorse somebody, they just tell us, you pick for us nila.
Yeah.
So,
I see. So that can actually be done.
Like naman sa uban la walay connections to the municipalities or
quite hard.
cities. So maglisod sila,
Yeah.
so pwede rin sila mag-go sa Binibining office to give them the kung sila represent.
I see. Well, Binibining Cebu is a work in progress. These are lessons learned that will definitely just improve the pageant in future years.
Yes.
What can we look forward to this year?
So now we have already 5 crowns.
Yes.
That's true. What are
Oh my
these, please?
goodness. I wish we had that in our plan. Okay, so we have Binibining Cebu,
Yes.
Binibining Cebu Tourism, Binibining Cebu Charity, Binibining Cebu Heritage, and Binibining Cebu
Environmentalism.
Environmentalism.
Yes,
The
environmentalism.
last one I keep forgetting.
So
Yeah.
ecology, the 2 additional crowns, 2 new crowns are
Heritage and
heritage
ecotourism.
No,
environmentalism,
Environment.
yeah.
Environment, and
We got this.
Heritage.
I'm so
We have
sorry.
64 girls.
There's so many
yeah,
girls,
there.
and
What a
because I
choice
keep
for
in
us.
mind when I thought of the environment, Binibining Cebu environment, crown. I was thinking of Ingrid, our first runner-up, right?
Yeah, we're first.
Yes.
Yeah, because she's very into nature and stuff.
Mhm.
So I was sitting next to her when we had the news of the
Yeah.
crown, and she said ecology. So my brain went to that. Yeah.
But what's definite is that crown, whoever wins that crown, will focus on environmental advocacy.
Yes.
So of course, we're still gonna have Binibining Cebu Charity
And
and,
Binibining Cebu
tourism, and
Tourism.
of course the ultimate crown, Binibining Cebu.
Yes, and we have several changes as well as to the segments that we're gonna have. The
Yes.
evening gown and the swimsuit.
Swimsuit is gonna be done in 1 day,
Yeah, in one day.
and there's no Philippine terno
Why
anymore.
not?
I
Just
think
something
just
new.
Yeah.
Just stay tuned with us. We're not going to disappoint you guys.
Yeah.
We will.
Because that was one of the most watched,
The
talked
Philippine
about
Terno.
segment. Yes, last
Really?
year.
Because it was held in
in
Cargao.
Cargao.
Yes.
Yes.
Cabecera
The
de
beautiful
Cargao.
town of Cargao.
Yes. So
Our little vegan.
It was really cool in Argao.
Yeah.
If anyone hasn't visited Argao,
yeah,
Go.
go there.
Mm.
get some tablea. I
Absolutely.
had the
Tablea.
best tablea there. And then, what was that?
Torta.
Torta.
Oh, yes.
my
Oh
God.
And
my
the
goodness,
ones
you know my
who-
grandmother had a box of torta at tablea delivered to us, but we had already left.
Oh.
Yeah, like she had like 25.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
Yeah. It was crazy. Anyway, yeah, there was Argao was
Yeah, Argao is
amazing.
known for those.
Although it was a tough show, you should see us backstage.
Yeah. I was struggling.
The hallway was smaller than Argao, so we were just like,
Hold on, wait a minute. Wait.
So the organization is still partnering with our local designers for
Yes,
Yes,
Yeah.
actually,
all
they're
time.
they're going to get the young designers here in Cebu to get a chance to get dressed the 54 candidates. Like each
Wow.
candidate, each candidate gonna have. 3 candidates, 1 designer.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
So yes.
And it's
So
color
it's like a
specific.
swimwear.
It's color specific. So
This is
each
for-
like 3 group of girls for the evening gown competition will have a specific color,
Okay.
a specific designer.
I see.
Designer. So
Divided out by
Wow.
54.
Okay, so I guess I figured out that whole, being able to
So
really
they're
have different
they're
styles
really
come out
sponsored
every time.
for their gowns, but last year, with
Last year, because we were starting out, there were so many of us. We were
yeah.
given the liberty of choosing our own makeup artists to
Yeah.
work with,
Mhm.
our own
Gown,
designers to
gown.
work
Okay.
with, except of course for the
Carnation
Carnation
Furnishing
night.
night,
Yeah.
yeah.
But
Was
all of
sponsored
those
by-
gowns were Cebuano made designers.
They were also one of
So
them.
yeah, a lot of that
Yes,
came
yes.
from just our own Cebu.
The
too.
local designers.
Yeah.
And particularly this year, we are giving more focus
More
on
focus
local
on
talents.
Local and
talents,
younger
local
talents.
And younger
Mm-hmm.
talents.
Fresher.
Because definitely,
doors.
Binibining Cebu is not just a platform for beauty queens, but for the Cebuano talents
Of
as well
course,
in general.
yes.
to show the
Opportunity.
world.
I can't wait to see the Cebuano performers. People will be amazed, no? If they just know what's in our backyard.
Mm.
True. Very
That's true. Okay, your tips for the ladies. How did you guys manage to survive the 3 months of competition last year? What are your
3 months,
tips?
no?
3 months?
It went fast.
Was it 3 months? I thought it was a week. Just kidding.
What tips can you give to the ladies this year?
I'm interested to hear these two.
Yeah, for the ladies, like hang tight.
Hang in there.
Each day you're gonna learn new something. So like me, I've learned that like to be an open to all. Like ako kay mawawag mo dyan ko. Mawawag ka like
What?
anak ako like diba like
Why is it
first
very difficult to believe that a beauty queen can actually be a shy person?
We can, you know, in different.
It's different man when you walk on stage. Yeah, it's different man
Yeah.
when you walk on stage and like be with people.
You're so vulnerable on stage.
So,
You know.
Go ahead.
So yeah, so moto and then just be like very professional about it, like the time, and the gentleman really focus on it, like mutanasan sila if like, attendance, your attitude, and during the rehearsals, like I really don't believe if ang uban like they're not really showing what they've got during rehearsals.
Yeah, don't hide the talent.
Yeah, it's just like keep practice on it while rehearsing because it's just gonna come out naturally on stage.
Okay, so don't hold
Practice,
back.
Yes,
Yes,
don't hold
permanent.
back.
Yeah.
Like, ako if I do like before rehearsals like hataw jud, so like round
Witness,
jud.
living witness for 3 years
So
in
yeah, so
counting.
you don't have to hide it. Okay, para like natural na jud siya on stage. So that's my tips and
Because the
being
counter
presentable.
argument is good for that April is ilasang itago. Right?
Yeah, but
yeah.
Rehearsals.
I've already experienced that one before, like, tago, ana-ana, and then naka on stage.
Yeah.
But mas nindot nga, you practice na, and then sa on stage, kay like,
Mas natural
it's
na.
natural.
Okay.
It's true. You don't feel
Okay.
it. Like muscle memory, you know.
No,
It
bro,
is muscle memory.
not really pressure sa kaayo. So.
I think when you're out on stage, it's just like this is it. It's gonna
Yeah.
happen, and then your body just kind of reacts to the
Totally.
whole, and then adapts. It's just, and then you're on stage for 1 second, and then you're off, and you're just like, oh my gosh, that was it.
Oh, yeah.
I
I want to do it again. I want to do it again.
Oh yeah. I remember during coronation, we hadn't eaten dinner yet because we
Yeah,
were
we
so
forgot.
nervous.
We forgot to
yeah.
eat dinner, diba?
Yeah.
Like kami duha.
There was
like,
I was so
on the
hungry and
table.
thirsty.
yeah. Now my dancers.
Oh
are like,
yeah, they had food.
We have water
We
and
have
food.
water and food.
We have bread.
Who is still actually dancing now?
Tungak ni.
Right after the top 15
And then
training,
water.
we're like, yeah.
Okay, game. On stage.
Go, but you didn't see that the whole time.
Yeah.
Like we looked at the photos, like I don't look like I'm starving, like, but I really was, like genuinely.
Yeah. How did the title, your individual titles, or the pageant in general, change you, if ever? If it did.
Yeah, it really changed a lot for me because like the video. I have the video.
Yeah,
The girl that I was into the woman that I am today.
true.
So it changes a lot because you have to work also with the gentlemen and you can learn a lot from them. So, moto akong gikuha alang mga lessons, like they have this advices and I have that one time na breakdown, but then the gentlemen are there, di ba? It's a new for me kay gentleman mismo
They're
approach na ko
great emotional support. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm so blessed to have them and lucky also. So it changed a lot too. So
Sam, what about you?
It was through all the people that I met. Like, not only am I getting to work with these very lovely ladies, Maria's been such a great mentor through like all of our through makeup. First of all, I can't do makeup, and then here comes Maria like gluing on eyelashes right before I was like, "Is it on?" But again, through like, especially when we opened the airport, we did a whole fashion show for the uniforms and everything.
Oh yes.
The kind of people you're gonna meet are really gonna leave an impression on you, and then you're gonna carry that, and you just kind of grow into this adult who's just well-rounded. It's like, oh, I met that guy who helped develop the airport. I met this politician. I met that mayor, and
Mr. President.
In your network.
in the
your
president,
network.
and you realize that they're just great
That
people.
they're-
Like, you see all these things on Facebook and
Yes.
social media saying how horrible it is. It's like they have a hard job. You were in a
I also
country.
get the opportunity to have dinner with them.
Yeah.
Dinner with Mr. President.
And you get to really pick the brains of people who have done lots of things for our country and our community. And it's amazing. You get to learn from them. Who
That's
knew you
true.
would get that out of a pageant, right?
Yes.
That's true. What about you, Maria?
It's you know, I've lived in Cebu my whole life, and I've always thought about. I was thinking my next chapter would be maybe living somewhere else. After I and April had joined another national pageant, I contemplated it, like going to school elsewhere. And then when I returned here and I found the news that Binibining Cebu was gonna happen, you know, when I heard about it, it had just been an idea. We didn't know how it was gonna happen. Was it gonna be by barangay, by municipality? Could you imagine looking back if it was by barangay?
Oh my god.
The girls are
Actually,
actually off the
before-
stage.
Actually,
That's
before
true.
I've already heard by barangays, there's no more like Miss Cebu daw, and
Yeah,
then it's
they're
gonna
really
turn
canceled
out like
Miss
the barangayan
Oh.
pageant.
Diba,
It's gonna be a
interesting.
lot,
Yeah.
like
Too.
representing each
Yeah.
barangay.
Binibining Cebu happened after Miss Cebu was cancelled.
Indeed, yes.
Yes.
It did. And that was the not the issue, let's say, but that was very much in the air of the times when Binibining
Yeah.
Cebu had started.
Correct.
And they asked us if we thought that, you know, this was a reaction to Miss Cebu, but you know, it was less of being a reaction for Miss Cebu. With Miss Cebu gone, there's this like how do I say, there's a vacuum that's felt by Cebuanos everywhere.
Yeah.
There's
Because
like a
it was
celebrational,
yearly. It was a
cultural
yearly, yeah.
heritage like vacuum there. And we always look to the Miss Cebu, you know, every year.
Yeah,
Like, oh my
yes,
God,
yeah.
there's a new Miss Cebu. Even us.
Yeah.
And now that they had Binibining Cebu, and it was the auditions were like mid-year, and the pageant was almost October. I was thinking, okay, oh my gosh, I really wanted to be Miss Cebu before. I'm like, who didn't want to be Miss Cebu
Yes,
before?
of course.
You know, like it was crazy to think that we had a second
Because
chance.
it was the biggest pageant at
Yeah.
that time.
Yes, at the
Yeah.
time.
At the time. And so they did this, but in hindsight, having been able to earn a crown, I realized that it was less about the spectacle and more about Cebuanos.
Cebuanos.
It's really, everything is really for everyone here in Cebu. Like, I'd never seen the municipalities root for a candidate so hard. You know? Because
It's
in
true.
Cebu before,
Yeah.
it was just, okay, like 12 people. You know?
Because it was really just Cebu City.
Yeah. And now
Cebu
every
City.
single municipality has a candidate there.
We're bringing
Yeah.
each other
Yeah.
together.
Bring
It's
everyone
crazy.
together.
It,
nice,
it gives me
though.
goosebumps.
As
It makes me so
one
much more
house.
passionate about this place. Like people always say Cebuanos are hard to please, but not by our
No.
own. Not by our
Yeah.
own.
That's
Yes.
true. Okay, earlier April shared her thoughts. I forgot to get yours, your tips.
Oh, sorry.
candidates,
Tips.
yeah.
Okay, tips. Absolutely. Just have fun. Have fun.
How do you do
was
that?
fun.
With your
Have
schedule
fun,
so
yes.
tight, how do you manage to have fun in a pageant?
I think it's learning how to love what you do. Really.
Yeah, and you should
I
be
used to hate
really,
makeup,
really
now I love doing it.
passionate about what you're doing. So yeah.
That's true. And like, I don't know, for some reason, I've seen April longer than I've seen Samantha on the stage because we've
Yeah.
joined a lot of pageants
Like,
together.
yeah, I love
Mhm.
pageants
And
together.
you know, for me, she's also inspiring for me because I watch it. I was really bad at walking before, let me just be honest. And I would see April and she'd be so good at swimsuit and evening gown. I see her in the hallway somewhere in Surigao, like just practicing her walk and
practicing.
being like, yeah. And I was like, you know, maybe I should do that. Maybe I should practice more.
Check it out.
And here we are. Like,
Dabble.
yeah, if practice makes permanent. She, the thing that she said was true. She really does give 100% every practice, and that will help you. Like Pia, even in Miss Universe, they say that yung eksena niya sa like sa gitna na parang
Yeah.
ikot-ikot.
Uh-oh.
She did that during rehearsals. That wasn't a thing.
Like
It
on
wasn't
the spot.
impromptu.
It wasn't
Yeah.
impromptu, so the cameras knew where to get her, right?
Mm.
And so like the creation of that moment was really planned for her, but for everyone else it came as a surprise. But it
Yeah.
was a product
The
of
strategic, so to
discipline
speak. Yeah.
and rehearsal and really like trying to optimize everything that you have at your within your reach. Like just have fun with it, you know, with the girls, everything. One thing that's so good about our batch before was that the girls were all friends and we were so close.
Yeah, and then
I wanted to
we're
cry
really
watching the
helping each
videos.
other, like
Yeah.
practicing, like posing and dancing, like the stepping.
It's very supportive.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
would ask us all the time. They're
like
the
so
less
quickly
experienced
stepping,
ones ask the more
let's go.
experienced ones.
So,
Yeah.
We're
How do you
just-
actually do that? When in fact you are also competitors. There are at least 50 of you there. How do you manage to make friends?
each of
I
us
think
like
that's the spirit
yeah.
of sportsmanship. You
Yeah,
know?
sportsmanship.
Mm.
But
In the
but then
pageant,
and
yeah.
then like if you're teaching other candidates, like I believe that we have our own signature, own uniqueness.
That's
so,
true.
Bisan pag saan akong tudlo si Samantha, like this is how you walk dapat, but she
You
has
have to
her
find it on
own.
her own,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Samantha can't do my walk, but then she has her own uniqueness.
Yes.
No one can
Yeah.
do
We
your
like all
walk.
chip a little off
Yeah.
onto each other, like we rub off on each other,
Yes.
and we eventually get it. But you know, there's no like malice or hostility at all in our group, and it's just very warming every time we step into practice.
That's very good
That's like
news.
the beauty of
actually.
it, yeah.
So your tips? What are your tips for the candidates?
First, be professional. There are times
Absolutely.
where you can play and everything, but you know, the committee's very, very picky on time. So you know, we want to maintain that.
Love you guys.
Also, a lot of focus went into it. Just remember that this is a competition. There's going to be a lot of commitment, a lot of
Correct,
focus for it.
Absolutely.
Again, have fun. Some days you just gotta relax, because I did it in my 3rd year of school. There was a lot of stress, but then these girls are just great, and you know, at the end of the day, we had a great time. So don't forget to, Allie, don't forget to relax. This is your sister. Don't forget to relax.
Take everything seriously. The production number.
Yes.
Don't
But not too
freaking-
serious.
Do
just,
not take out your phones during rehearsals.
just relax.
Please. Don't let that kill
Oh my
me
gosh,
every
the
time.
phones. We
Because
had
we
to hide
go back to the
phones.
start. You know, the beginning
like,
always opens up with the candidates going out. And we were B, so we were so close. She's A, so we were like
Yeah.
the first 8 people. And every time someone took out the phone, everyone had to start from the beginning. So we had to do
Yeah.
it over and over and over again. So
That's a good tip.
So yeah,
and rehearsals would be like 3 hours because we're 54.
yeah,
And
54.
we didn't get to do a final like dress rehearsal.
That
We
day.
didn't do a dress
Oh my
rehearsal.
gosh.
Trivia, did you know that? We didn't do
For
a
the
full
finals
run
night?
for the
No,
finals night.
we were supposed to.
We rehearsed every segment in partial, but we had never done it all together.
From beginning to end.
Yeah, so even
Yeah.
I
us,
see.
we didn't see it until the day itself.
I
Like,
see.
It came
Interesting.
to like everything was just at pure
We were
exhaustion.
very nervous.
The very last week that
Yeah.
yeah.
the last day we just kind of we relaxed on the last day.
Oh,
because
you know
we're
why?
supposed to be there at 8
Because
a.m.
they kept feeding us lechon. How can you not relax?
That's
We're
true.
just like, you know
Yeah.
what? We've done so great so far. Why not tonight?
That's true.
Let's go
So
eat.
how can you sustain the momentum for 3 months leading to the finals night? How did you girls do it? Do you have certain food that you might have eaten?
Oh, I am the prize, lady. I am the
It
prize.
is true. 500,000.
Yeah, you don't
just
know
put down the
it's-
donut.
Just like, yeah, just go for the light
Sometimes
at
we
the end
can
of
do
the channel.
chilies
Yeah.
because gentlemen, like if they have like a birthday celebrants,
It's hard. They spoil us.
Oh
when we
yeah,
go.
okay. Oh, the night before she had a cake out.
yeah, because it,
So it was for her birthday. Your birthday.
yeah, before.
Yeah,
But-
before.
Duha may na birthday.
You and
I forgot the other one.
so
Not Alcantara.
it was Ito. Yeah.
Yeah, Alcantara.
Mm.
So yeah.
This was the
and then-
night before the
Right before.
Like
coronation night.
after the last run we did,
Okay.
we brought up the cake.
And then
Okay.
before the coronation,
Yeah.
like the
Lechon.
lechon.
Oh, yeah.
And then during the swimsuit competition, lechon.
Lechon in the dressing room. My goodness.
No, like no.
Have you never seen lechon inside the dressing
Maybe
room?
that was a test.
Yeah, that was it.
It
I
all
can
felt
smell
like
the
a
ground on
test.
the other side of the lechon.
Yeah.
Like
Sadly,
you
it was
just-
done for me.
We're all starving, and this just heavenly aroma comes up. Is that pancit?
Our victory dinner was pandesal.
Pandesal. Pandesal.
Right next to the stage.
Wait, maybe they're
Yeah.
gonna follow us.
And we shared a plastic cup. Like, don't let the lipstick get it because the makeup artist aren't there anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah.
The fact is, in the next 3 weeks or so, you will be turning your crown over to the new winners. What's next for you three? There was a question last year in our first annual meeting if you will be joining national pageants again. For the
Let
two of
me
you,
answer that
for the two of
first.
you again, and for Samantha, what's your plan?
Maybe for me, I'm gonna finish my study
Okay.
or enroll another class. So yeah, mo pa na ako na sa mind karon, and then maybe I'll join national pageant soon. So keep tuned up. So
Totally.
I don't know if when pa, but then
What pageant are you eyeing?
no other than I will be back. I'm back. Binibining Pilipinas. Yeah. So there's no specific year yet
Okay.
of when.
Mhm.
but I'm gonna come back like gonna get a crown. Just
For
one crown.
Cebu. For Cebu.
For Cebu, representing Cebu, and that's the Binibining, first ever Binibining
Exactly,
Cebu.
it's gonna mean so much more this time.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Maria, what about
I
you?
can still remember the days. April Smith, 20, from the
Cebu.
Queen City of the South. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
I remember that. And now it's gonna be like so much more impact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are your
But
plans
for
for
me,
you?
I have gone back to school right after we did my charity project. I enrolled straight to school. And I'll be finishing hopefully in March. And then I'll decide from there.
Psychology, political science.
Philosophy.
Philosophy, okay. There was a P there.
Yeah, it's okay. Whatever other like discipline you confuse it with because it's the mother of all, so it's like all encompassing.
Yeah,
It's
alright,
like
I see.
a bubble.
Okay.
Yeah, and besides that, I don't. With national pageants, let's think about it. Maybe.
Next year.
It's so scary for me to think that maybe if I join next year, I'm gonna see her again. It is so tiring to compete with this chick. Just let me tell you.
But you're also eyeing at competing in Binibini again?
Yeah. Our first time
next
we
year
joined
na.
together.
Yeah. This was
Next year.
before Binibining Cebu. You competed together 2015?
Oh, no, no, no.
2016.
But then Binibining Pilipinas,
Yeah,
2016.
Yeah.
And then we joined another
Another
pageant.
pageant in same
No, same.
a month
2016.
after
like a month
Binibining
after,
Pilipinas.
yeah.
Which one was this?
Yes, ng Carrasco.
Yes, like
She was the
Ah,
winner.
okay.
And
I
she
was
was
the
the
first
first runner-up.
And then we really like learned a lot from the Binibining Pilipinas.
Oh, we
Like,
learned so much.
and then we came out of the room like makeup okay man na like aguban kay where's the makeup artist that
Like 6 a.m. we're eating breakfast, smoky eyes, and we're like,
smoky
whoa.
eyes na. And then aguban like walking like ano pa pantulog no makeup and then kami kay dito like nag-eat na the makeup na all gone.
So I think the biggest lesson there that I think the girls have to learn from also is that, you know, if you win, then well and good, you know the right thing to do. But if you lose and you know the feeling and you never want to go back there again, you can use it as fuel. As in,
Yeah, pwede.
like Binibining Pilipinas, I think it's safe to say was our dream, you know, and you know, we had seen each other after the coronation, and it was quite heartbreaking, if I have to. It was quite heartbreaking. And, you know, I just never wanted to have that done ever again. So I tried my best to, like, really correct the mistakes that happened last time, which is why we ended up coming out of our rooms at
So
6
be ready sa
a.m.
comeback ni
with
Maria
stage makeup. So maybe.
So be ready for April and Maria's comeback.
I want to be a
In
doctor.
Binibining
No.
Pilipinas. Why not?
Doctor.
Sam, what's your plan?
Well, other than starting school, I'm stopping school. Finally.
Yay! Congratulations!
I know, it's weird coming from me. I will be taking time off to do Binibining Pilipinas 2019.
Oh my
Are we
god!
breaking the news here?
Oh my
You're hearing that first here in the Freeman conversations. Samantha Lowe. Okay, we did not see that coming.
The secret is out. I am now joining in 2019.
Okay.
We're gonna be there.
Because
We're
it's
gonna be
time.
there.
How
It
are
is
you
just
gonna
time.
do
Yeah,
that?
it's time.
Okay.
You're gonna be beside her in the screening room?
No, I'm watching.
Okay,
Watching
let me just do that again. You're hearing that first here in the Freeman Conversations Binibining Cebu annual meeting.
Annual meeting.
Breaking
Guys,
news,
download
Samantha
it.
Lowe, Binibining Cebu
Put it in a
Tourism
file.
2017 will be joining Binibining Pilipinas
Yes,
2019.
2019.
Yeah.
Next year.
Best of luck to you,
Thank
Sam.
you
Oh my
very much.
gosh.
We didn't see that coming, did we?
Yeah, no.
No!
I'm hoping these
No,
two
like,
will come. I'm like,
no.
hurry up, get over here.
Did you see us? Would you like to review the
Shut
footage?
it.
No. Me too. I was like,
Goosebumps.
now everyone knows what it's like when we freak out, guys.
Yeah.
No, just me and her.
Now, can you imagine during
We're
rehearsals,
always
we're
there.
all like,
That's
confused,
true,
like this
right?
is us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
who knows? Yeah. Who knows? They might change their minds. It's still a few months
Yeah,
before the.
I know.
My goodness, if these
There's
guys gonna show
sure.
up, I don't want to do that again.
There's still room on the airlines for you to sit next to me. We're going together.
That's
I think
very
Maria is
good news
gonna
for
join
today.
next
Yeah.
year.
Very
Yeah,
good
because
news
I'm
for today.
genuinely afraid of these two. Genuinely.
Okay.
No, I'm not gonna join.
After very good news from Samantha, what are your thoughts? Our speaking of Binibining Pilipinas, our candidates will be off to the international pageants this year. It's the beauty pageant season once again.
Yes.
Your thoughts on their chances? Our Miss Universe candidate, Catriona
Oh my
Buena.
god. Love. I I love her.
There is time that they have something event. I don't know where, but all the past winners of Miss Universe are there, and then Catriona is beside the 5 of them. And then
Was it the one here in the Philippines?
I forgot. No, I think it's Manila.
Miss Universe winners came over.
Oh,
to
the Miss
Philippines?
Universe reunion, yeah. That was here in the Philippines, right?
No, that's the candidates, but the winners.
The winners.
Oh,
Like
okay, the winners.
Rachel Peters, PL.
Yes,
that's true.
And the Miss Universe Philippines.
And then si Catriona Gray sa kilid, and then like, I can't see.
She belongs there. Okay.
Yeah.
Like super blend in.
Her
To
chances
the
are
recent
so.
winners.
Her chances are so big, super big. She's very well rounded. You know, she's the first human ever to be Miss World Philippines and Miss Universe Philippines.
And she's so natural. I
Such
love
a natural,
her.
blessed
Catriona
lady.
Gray.
But good luck to Catriona and good
And
luck
to
as
the other
well
queens.
to Eva and Jezza
and
Millar, who's
Jezza
our
Millar.
batchmate.
And Atisa Manalo.
Atisa, good luck.
Good luck.
That's true. That's true.
Karen Gawon
Okay.
too.
Finally, your message to the candidates and to the public for this year's Binibining Cebu 2018.
Oh my god, this is it.
So, to the public, as your first ever Binibining Cebu, stay tuned and please do watch Binibining Binibining Cebu!
We're just coming from America's big announcement.
I'm so sorry, oh my gosh.
Drilled into
So you better watch Binibining Cebu 2018. It's gonna be a blast. It's gonna be it's gonna be like a new Binibining Cebu. We're gonna have 5 crowns. So buy your tickets.
Exactly.
And choose your
tickets
seats
early.
where to sit down. And to all the municipalities, please do support your candidates. It's very important to boost their confidence on stage.
Everyone, social media, follow the page, Binibining Cebu, Instagram, your
And
candidates,
hope
support
you'll be
them.
there too. And support us as we turn over our crown and do our farewell walk.
Exactly. You guys should come and see us. See
We
the
have to see them
new
cry.
creations.
No! Ako
But it's
lagi
about waterproof.
Yeah. Ako lagi pugan pag buwan ako, pag daog na ko like, no, don't cry. Don't cry.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm really gonna give the last message. Thank you so much for everybody who supported us and their municipalities last year. Thank you so much to the mayors. Thank you so much to the people of Cebu. Thank you so much to the high school students and the grade school students who always make our day when we see them. To all those barangays that we visited in the past year, to all the people that we've met and have helped us in return also, thank you so much. Our sponsors, everybody. It's been a hell of a ride.
Thank you.
The gentlemen, thank you so much for all the opportunities that you have given us.
And the judges.
What you're going to continue to give these other girls. The judges as well. Our magiitan nga likon nga masaligan kayo ng mga judges.
Yes, like
from all over the world. Inshallah. Hi, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you. Just thank you, really.
Sam.
Love you guys. God bless the Philippines.
Thank you so much, everyone, just for your continued support. Without them, think of it, Binibining Cebu wouldn't be possible. It's a lot of work, a lot of projects, and in the process. And thank you guys, Freeman, all the social media. I mean, you guys have been nothing but.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Through the whole year
Number one.
until now. So
They're
it's
gonna
always
make you
a
popular
pleasure.
also.
Thank you.
You guys did such an amazing job at the write-up of what happened the day before. You guys made us look so good. No, just kidding. It was amazing. Thank you so much for continuing to support us.
Thank you very much
Yes, thank
also
you so much.
for the past year and for joining us again today. Our Binibining Cebu charity, Maria Gigante, Binibining Cebu Tourism Samantha Low, our bet in next year's Binibining Pilipinas, and of course our very first Binibining Cebu, April Smith. Thank you very much, ladies. Congratulations
Thank
for
you
the
for
past
watching.
year, and I'll be there to see you cry. During the pageant night,
I'll
and
be
for
there
the
to
latest
make
on
eye
the 2019 Binibining Cebu, please always follow the Freeman, and of course, join us as we once again give you our bets in the fearless forecast of the Freeman for this year's Binibining Cebu. But for now, we'll say goodbye. Thank you very much for joining us. Again, we'd like to say thank you to Montebello Villa Hotel, to the organizers of Binibining Cebu, and of course to our friends in Big C Pure and Events. Thank you very much
Thank you,
for
Freeman.
making this annual meeting happen.
Yeah.
Annual meeting
Can
is
I
included.
Can I thank Judy Iscari for my
Of course,
dress?
go ahead.
Thank you so much.
Anyone else would like to thank before we go?
Thank you to myself for
Yeah. Myself also for my makeup and hair. Mommy Judy Iscari, thank you. you. Isa Iscario and Ray Iscario.
And once again,
so much.
yes, once again, with our queens in the Binibining Cebu 2017, I'm Jobert Ako, online editor of the Freeman. Thank you very much for joining us. See you again next time here
Have a
on
good
the
day.
Freeman Conversations.
See us tonight, Morals and Mollies.
No.